You retired from comedy in 2012, and now you're back. Why and why?
To come back, it means you went somewhere. And you either went somewhere because your fan base said, have a seat, or yourself or some entity had you take a seat.
Yeah.
Now, you are counting on your fan base at all of those times. The prayer warriors, the people that liked you before you was as successful as you were, and the new people and the people that like the way you think. You need all those people to come together and go, this is all nice what we have, but we could use something refreshing. And so that's why Arsenio gets to come back, not trying to come back, but he gets to come back exactly how he left from our... It's a fact. I'm saying not come back from the Arsenio Hall show and then come do cameos. No, Arsenio Hall show to Arsenio Hall show. That's the consistency that we've got to be able to have. And so once we, as that portion of the population, see that you and other people are able to do that, then we go, oh, so it's our time again. Well, that's good. It's good for that. I'm saying no disrespect to knockoffs. Knockoffs are wonderful. They serve a purpose.
Yes.
But the original is always best.
Thank you for being here, man.
Thank you for having this for me to be here.
Yes. So what are you talking about in your act, and how much of it is about you? Because you will heckle yourself sometimes.
Well, I understand if you don't, then you're not being true to the craft. The craft says that you talk about everybody. And to exclude yourself from everybody is a disservice to yourself. So I heckle me privately in a way you wouldn't imagine, because I'm not a fan of mine. I don't think I'm the greatest comedian. I don't think I'm good looking. I don't think any of that. I think exactly what the facts are, and I think if I got my act together, I could be greater than whatever I am right now. And I think that if I mess up, I should be able to fix it and rewrite the ship and get on, you know. And yeah. So, but that doesn't come from anybody's personal philosophy. That comes from what we are, the DNA we are born with as Americans. That's really how we get down. Like, we like to take a punch in the face.
Kamala.
Hello. Hi.
Hey there.
Oh, hi, you're both together. Oh, it's good to hear you both.
I can't have this phone call without saying to my girl Kamala, I am proud of you. This is going to be historic.
We called to say Michelle and I couldn't be prouder to endorse you and to do everything we can to get you through this election and into the Oval Office.
Oh, my goodness. Michelle, Barack, this means so much to me. I am looking forward to doing this with the two of you, Doug and I both, and getting out there, being on the road. But most of all, I just want to tell you the words you have spoken and the friendship that you have given over all these years mean more than I can express. So thank you both. Means so much, and we're gonna have some fun with this too, aren't we?
And then go, was that it? That's us. That's us. So, you know, as a country, we have to represent too. You know?
Yeah. You know, you had that, like, I looked at everything. And it's interesting because, no.
Me too.
Yeah. I saw this period between November 2012 and January 2013.
Yeah.
Lot of Katt activity. And then it was like cool again. What happened in that period?
Well, it doesn't matter what type of driver you are and how well you've driven this car for the last 6 hours. If you take your eyes off the road for 1 second, that pole is going to negate all the rest of your beautiful driving. Yeah. So there was a lesson that I needed to learn, and God helps me, because if you're slow, He understands you slow, and so.
And tell us that lesson, because I think they need and want to hear it.
Well, I'm saying I'm in a weird position as a person in Hollywood. I'm saying, anyway, just because of the amount of truth that I will tell and the fact that I take joy in it. And there's no way that you can tell that much truth without offending certain portions of the population. And so now you have to figure out how you're going to handle that. And at 5'5", I've always handled it fist first, you know, so that I'm always addressing whatever the problem is to nip it in the bud. And as a professional and as somebody that's now where I stand, I can no longer do that. Those are just the breaks. And so I wish that what I learned in 6 days, I could have learned in 6 minutes. It didn't happen that way. I'm just thankful that it didn't take 6 years instead of those 6 days.
Yes. As a nosy fan, I would love for you to tell me your perspective at the Target that day.
Yeah,
how,
it was mind-blowing.
They showed us surveillance video, so we didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
We looking at it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I would like to hear it.
Yeah. But there was a reason they couldn't let you hear, because they have the audio. The audio is with the visual. It's not even separate.
Oh.
They had to bleep that before they showed it, because if you hear what I'm saying, what he's saying to me, you would say, why hasn't he punched him yet?
Yeah, okay.
I'm saying, but I wasn't smart enough at the time to realize this dude's trying to make me punch him. I'm not familiar with that. Where does that come from, where you want me to punch you for your benefit?
Is that it?
And understand, I'm not connected to that. Hey, you can still walk up on me.
Yeah.
Whatever your intent may be, good or bad. If it's good, then let's let it be good. And if it's bad, I'll have to see it when you change into that. I'm saying that. That's. But
so he was trying to get paid?
Yeah, but he can't get paid because he said it standing next to his manager at the place he worked at. But I had never heard the N-word directed at me with vitriol. And so now, this was, I used the word too much. And I'm realizing as he's saying it, oh, you think you can say it because I say it. And so then I explained to him, no, you can't, because things will happen. And he goes, nothing will happen. But
by the way, I love that you always stay true to the comic game. When you rode away on that cart, I'm saying, that's my Katt Williams right there, you know?
I had a broken kneecap at the time.
Oh, is that why you did it? See, I thought that was a comedic choice. But that was a medical decision.
It really means I'm trying to cause no problems at all. I'm in the most docile position that I can be in an injury, and you think that that's sufficient for you to say what you say. But in this life, there are consequences, and I'm going to have to face mine, and your nose has to face his. Just for that one time.
Just that one time.
For that one last mistake.
One of the greatest things in life is always go to admit your downfalls, your downbeats, and your mistakes, and be open, and also be willing to learn, grow, and improve from it, because that is how we grow and improve. And see, Katt says doesn't see himself as someone funny, but he's a very, very funny person. You know, him saying that doesn't mean he's not funny, but him saying that means that he's somebody that is open to learning, that is open to growing, and someone that is open to improving himself. So in life, we should all be open to admit our downfalls and our downbeats when we see and know that we need an improvement there. You know, it is something that President Joe Biden did that I greatly applaud, and I greatly admire what he did. You know, it is really, really, really remarkable. Like, really, really remarkable. And one of the things I can say in life is, if you see that there's somewhere that you're lacking, that you feel that improvement needs to be there, or improvement that you feel that if you improve, you will get better at yourself or at it, go for it, Go for it. Go for anything that you feel. Go for anything that you feel and you see um, that can help you grow, that can help you improve. Because at the end of the day, it's all about growth and improvement that we seek. Because if you don't grow, we won't be able to improve. We need to grow, we need to improve. And that is how life is. And I really like the way Kamala Harris did, Vice President President Joe Biden did hand over the torch to Kamala Harris. It is a very, very good thing, and it is a good example for all leaders in America to follow. Not in America, all leaders all over the world. There is so much to learn, grow, and improve in life. It is always good to be willing to. It's always good to be willing to improve on yourself. Always good to willing to grow. Always good to willing to improve. Life is all about improvement. Life is all about growth. Life is all about getting better at your craft. Um, who you are as an individual, as a person. You know, having that in mind is a great push. Always be willing, always be open to learning, to growing, to improving yourself as an individual. And if you feel that there's something that you cannot do and there's somebody that can do that thing, better let that person do it. Then you learn from the person. Like I really admire and appreciate what Joe Biden did. President Joe Biden did. Really, really good thing. A good step for everyone to follow, especially when they can do something and they can hand it over to someone else to do it. You know, always be willing to learn, willing to grow, willing to improve, because that's how you get better every day, day by day. As time goes on, that is how you get better um, by being open to learning, being open to growing, being open to improving yourself. Because that is what life is at the end of the day. I really like the way Kawilem is very, very honest to himself. Talk about how he knows that he's not the funniest person. Doesn't mean that he's not funny. It just means that he's open to um, improving on himself and growing and getting better.